What's up, guys? JB here with Fidget All Day, coming to you with another review. It is Monday afternoon. I hope you guys are all having a good week so far. And I keep telling you guys it's crazy out there. So this world is going crazy. So please be safe out there, guys. All right, that's my disclaimer. Okay, let's get into it. So I am going to review. This is This is called the Quill from Rayge3D. So my buddy Raymond Hamilton sent this to me to review. This is the 3-click slider, Quill slider. And it also has a sandwich, which is really cool. So basically it's a 3-click fidget slider meant for, your office, your bedroom, walking around, because it is made of basically a plastic. It's a high quality plastic that's done through advanced printing, 3D printing techniques. And because of that, it's extremely durable. You can't break it. You would have to literally put a whole lot of pressure on this to snap it apart. Feels like, waffles. These are basically, he calls it the Quill, and that's because of he calls it a matrix of spikes that offer both a tactile stimulation and a visual allure. That's how he describes it. And he's absolutely right. In these quills, individually are a tad sharp. They come to a nice little pointed edge. But if your finger is over multiples, you don't feel it. And that's, it's like kind of walking over like hot coals. It's hot over one, but it's not over a bunch of them. I think that's right. Anyways, so yeah, one quill is a tiny bit sharp, but over a bunch of them, you don't feel it. So yeah, it's a different size. The size of this is 50 millimeters by 28 millimeters by 11.5 millimeters. So as you can see, it's kind of large. Here is one of my wraps, Motorsports wraps. So you can see the size difference. It is about the same width. It's just longer. Okay, and so when you have a longer piece, and let's just say we take out the sandwich, by itself, it's not all that bad. And I'm not saying that it's bad at all. It's just larger. Okay, so larger fidgets or sliders are, a little bit harder to play with. Somebody with smaller hands may have a little bit of an issue. But when you put the sandwich in here, and you go to full 3-click extension all the way out, then basically you're talking minus maybe 10 millimeters or so. You're talking over 120 millimeters in length for all three of these. So unless you're holding it towards the middle, trying to wrap your thumb around the top to bring it down, it's a stretch. And I have pretty big hands, okay? So even for me, it's a stretch to bring them all the way down when I'm holding it from the bottom. And then if you do that, another thing that happens is when it's at full length and you try to bring it down, sometimes it'll come down crooked because of the way you're pushing on it. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad issue to have. It's just a different issue because it's a long slider. But the way it moves I'm not sure what magnets he uses underneath here. But of course they're fixed. You can't change them out. So it's got, the plates have a nice feel to them, and honestly, they move smoothly, and you've got a good sound to it too. So I'm going to take the sandwich out of it, and just by itself, a regular slider. It's not hard to maneuver. Yeah, the corners are a little sharp. Again, someone with small hands might have a little bit of an issue with this being a larger slider and having kind of sharp corners. But other than that, it moves good. It slides well. It's a different feel, that's for sure. And he's got, let's see here. He's got 3 different ones right now. And basically this is the, this one is 24 grams in weight. And then he has a silk copper, which is also 24 grams in weight. And then he has a copper filled. And basically, it says here, has copper powder giving it substantial weight versus the silk at 53 grams. So it's over twice the weight because he's adding a silk basically a copper powder filament into the slider. So it makes it heavier and gives it a different feel than, a light 3D printed. And I haven't had the opportunity to try that yet, but I think that would honestly be a really cool feel because this is already big, and big and light is kind of hard. I think if it's big, it's got to have some weight to it, personally. But regardless, with the sandwich, it is definitely fun to play with. I'm not a master by any stretch of the imagination on how to use sandwiches. I just know how to kind of play with them. So, there's people that know how to manipulate them like crazy, and I'm just not one of them. So having a sandwich is fun. It's just, I'm not good at it. But regardless, as you can hear, it's got a good sound to it. I like doing it 2 steps up on each one. So you got 4 down basically. And that's not too hard to do. All right. So anyways, yeah, so Raymond, I think he's done a good job with this one, and I know he's going to have future different iterations, different fillings, and he's going to be changing it up. So this is kind of the start for him, for a new slider that's different, fun, unique, and not expensive by any stretch of the imagination either. I think he sells these for $40 right now, which, yeah, $40. And if you did get the copper filled, it's $55, which honestly is just not bad at all for a nice 3D printed slider that's got weight to it. So anyways, that's that. Rayge3D. That's the name of Raymond's company here. And the name of his Facebook group is Rayge3D. And that's the name of his Etsy store, Rayge 3D. And again, this is the Rayge3D Quill. And yeah, I definitely recommend you try it. Give my boy some love. Buy one, enjoy it. And yeah, so I think you guys will like this, and I definitely recommend giving it a shot. So anyways, guys, like I keep saying, world's crazy out there, so be safe. If you like the content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would sincerely appreciate it. And all right, guys, that's the Rayge3D Quill with a sandwich.